Good morning. I'm here with Bahamas Roadmasters group and we're preparing for Chicago. And so today I'm going to speak with one of our runners and let him introduce himself, tell us a little bit about himself, how long he's been running, and what are his plans for Chicago.
Good day, Dave Smith. Been running roughly about 6 years. Chicago will be my second full marathon. I did my first here in Nassau. Other than that, I've done several half marathons, but I'm really looking forward to Chicago, the Windy City. It should be an exciting race. I heard it's great participation by the public in terms of support, so I probably would improve my time. Definitely looking forward to marching up Mike Cunningham, that is. I think he's trying to recover, but that's only an excuse. I'm going to definitely do 250 times 2 in Chicago, and I'll see him at the finish line because I'll be there waiting for him.
I have another Roadmaster member here. I'm going to just let her introduce herself and tell us a little more about her and what she plans to do in Chicago.
Okay, Cassandra Smith, otherwise known as Cassie in this group. I will be running my very first international full marathon in Chicago. My first one was actually here in Nassau Marathon, Bahamas Marathon. Didn't fare too well, barely made it, but crossed the line. And so I'm hoping to do lots and lots better in Chicago. I'm hoping and praying for 5:30 or less. And been training hard. Beautiful people here helping me, pushing me, and so I'm looking forward to that. And we'll see what happens. I'm thinking that challenging people like Mike, Marcel. I know Marcel some days kind of little, but
put a beating on them,
I ain't saying too much, I'm just gonna do what I have to do. Less talk, more action. So that's me getting ready for Chicago.
Good morning. Hi, my name is Karen. I'm at Roadmasters. I've been at Roadmasters now maybe 6-7 years running. My training hasn't been going as well as I wanted to go, but my goals for Chicago Marathon is to complete it. That's all I want. I ain't trying to beat nobody. I ain't trying to get no certain time. I just want to get over that finish line.
My name is Michael Cunningham. I've been a member of the Bahamas Roadmasters for more than, I would say, 25 years plus. My first marathon was in New York. I did it in about almost 6 hours. Then my second marathon was the year following that. And up to the present time, I've done more than 20 marathons. This coming marathon will be my third Chicago marathon, and I'm hoping to do a very, very good time. I'm trying to see if I can beat the 4 hours and 20 minutes.
Who are you trying to beat in the race from the club?
Well, actually, I'm trying to beat all the members in the club, right? That's my target. And I think the two most difficult persons that I would have a challenge with would probably be the president, Marcel Major, and Siobhan Blaze, a former president.
Don't forget Charles Johnson now.
Well, yeah, Charles Johnson, he's I would call a sneak runner. The last time he beat me in Ohio, and actually he beat me he run me down about 300 yards just before the finish line.
Well, he did say if he sees you in the race, he knows he's going to beat you. So you better not let him see you.
Well, that's one of my difficulty, right? The last 6 to 8 miles of the marathon I struggle with. But this time, I would lead them so far that when I struggle with the last 6 to 8 miles, they would not have a chance in this lifetime to catch me.
It's over.
It's certainly over.
Hi, my name is Alexis Curry. I am a member of the Roadmasters for 7 years now. I'm going to Chicago to run a full marathon, and my goal for that is to go under 5 hours.
Who you plan to beat?
I plan to beat Mike.
Oh, so you ready then?
I am ready for him.
All right.
Pleasant good morning. My name is Susan Simmons. I am a member of the Bahamas Roadmasters. I've been running for 5.5 years with the club. I'm just getting back from an injury, a stress fracture, a very painful injury, but I thank the Lord I'm out this morning. My first long run was 10.5 miles, so I feel awesome. For Chicago, I'm just gonna make that decision once I get there, but I'm taking it one step at a time.
You did 10 and a half this morning, lady.
Yes, I did 10 and a half miles this morning.
So how you feeling now?
I feel great, but I'm just gonna wait until my body is completely cooled down to see how it would affect me. But it's from here on one step at a time.
Yeah, and if you run Chicago, what would be your goal?
My goal would be actually just to finish. I have something in place where I want to run 10 minutes and walk 1 minute. So if the good Lord can help me with that, I probably will attempt to do it, but I'm going to be smart about it and just take it one day at a time.
My name is Stacia Turnquest. I've been a member of Roadmasters since 2013. Chicago will be my 4th full marathon. I run quite a number of halves, and I'm hoping for a PR around the 5 hours in Chicago. So hoping all is well. Weather conditions are good. I'm feeling great mentally, physically, etc., etc. And just
Are you coming off an injury?
I've been battling an injury with my ankle for a while. It's still plaguing me off and on, but I'm hoping it's okay by the time I get to
Don't
Chicago.
leave the mash up in the event. Just let us know.
I have to match up everybody. All these people bragging.
Okay, yeah,
I
don't
love to
blame
match
you.
up everybody. I can pull out my secret weapon and match up everybody.
My name is Leah Rowe. I've been running with Bahamas Roadmasters for about 7 years. Since running with the club, I have really seen a tremendous growth in my ability to run, and so the club members really assist individuals in regards to helping with running strategies and techniques. It's a good group of people. I'm now getting ready for Chicago, which is October 13th, and I have great plans to do well in that race. I plan on beating the Kenyans. That's who I plan on beating, the Kenyans. So I'll see you there. Blink and you may miss me.
Hi, this is Michelle. I have been running with the club now for, I think, almost 10 years. My first run, of course, was Berlin, and last year I finished off with my best time in Chicago. Unfortunately, this year I am injured, so I'll be the chief cheerleader. So I hope to see Siobhan lead the pack. And then I have some other favorites, but I won't say. But I wish everyone well, and maybe there's still hope. We'll see.
How are your injuries thus far?
I'm managing my injuries. I'm swimming now, and hopefully in the next couple of months I'll see some relief, and I'll be able to be back on the road, running around in circles and getting my partner back. Hey, Siobhan again.
So you'll be giving some of them some high fives along the road if you
Of
choose
course,
not to
and
run.
if they want to pay me, I'll hold your jacket for you.
Hi, I'm Linda Gail Williams. I've been running since 2009. My first half marathon was in 2010. That was Miami Marathon. My first full marathon was Berlin in 2011. That was at a time of 5:36. The second marathon that same year was New York Marathon, and the third marathon was that year was Jacksonville. Because I did 3 marathons in 3 months, I became a member of Marathon Maniac Club. I've so far completed 16 marathons, and this year, God's spare life, and if everything goes well, Chicago will be 17 marathons. So the 17 includes 1 ultra, and that is the Run for Pompeii in Exuma. I did that last year. Really difficult because it was really hot. My best time so far was 5 hours, 6 minutes and 12 seconds. This year won't be a PR. I don't think I'll do it, but I know I won't do that again. Not this year.
You have an injury,
Because
don't you?
yeah, I have an injury. I have I'm dealing with a herniated disc, And so right now I'm actually in therapy, and my therapist is just trying to keep me stable enough to be able to do this Chicago Marathon in October. I'm also registered for the New York Marathon in November, but because of the injury, I'll defer that one until possibly next year, God's the life, and hopefully I'll be healthy enough to do that.
Well, who in the club you know you're going to beat, even though you're injured?
Well, you know, Marcel, I haven't seen Marcel like in about 3 weeks. He has a lot of hard mouth. So, I'll be right on your tail, Marcel. I'll be right on your tail.
So mash him up, eh?
What? Listen, Marcel and even Mike, I haven't seen him in a while either. So, I think between Marcel and Mike and Charlie, I just saw Charlie. Charlie sneaky though. Charlie been training, I think, elsewhere. Talking about he traveling, training. Charlie, training. Anyway, but we'll see.
Those 3 men.
Yeah, definitely those 3. Definitely. Ain't no doubt about it.
Good stuff.
Siobhan Blades. I've been a member of Roadmasters. I'm running marathons since March of 2007. I did my first marathon in Jacksonville in December of 2007. And since then I've done a total of 40 marathons and ultra marathons. My goal for this Chicago, which is going to be my 6th Chicago, is just to go under 4:30. So I don't know if I'm going to beat my fastest time, which is 4:10 in Jacksonville in 2014, but we'll see how that goes.
Sound like you can mash up all them men.
The training has been interesting. I've been feeling my hamstring a bit, so I'm working on it. I've had massages and I'm going to get my back adjusted today. But I must say I've put in a lot of miles this time, a lot more miles than I've done before, just to see what my body can handle. So I'm hoping for the best. Realistically, I'm thinking 4:15 is doable for me this time, so I'm going to give it my best. So whoever goes down with that time goes down. That's, I don't know what everybody else been doing, but I've been putting in a lot of miles and I've had really good training partners. I haven't done a whole lot of speed work this time, but I've been doing a lot of miles.
So those persons who got their eye on you, they better stay in front of you then, not behind you.
They gotta just go for it and don't look back, because I'll be right there.
On their tail.
Oh yeah.
Way to go.
Hi everybody, my name is Siobhan. I've been running with Bahamas Roadmasters for 8 years. This will be my 4th marathon, and the goal for this race is 1, to beat Kip Koji and some other guy named Mike that runs with Bahamas Roadmasters.
I'm sure you can tear up Siobhan too, eh?
Of course, Siobhan. Well, yeah, that's my namesake, but then, she's going to be behind me somewhere. That's the goal. Thank you.
My name is Eunice Johnson, the one and only Eunice. I've been a part of Roadmasters for about 10 years, but I've been training for a marathon for about 12 years.
How many fulls have you done, Eunice?
Well, I've tried to do at least 1 a year, so I think I've done about 10, 11.
Well, the one thing with you now, you'll finish them no matter what.
That's my motto.
Never give up.
Never give up.
What are your goals and plans for Chicago? Who are you going to beat? Your husband, first of all. You're going to put it on Charles, eh?
No, I'll try to keep him in sight.
I don't blame you, girl.
Yes.
What about Mike?
Mike, yeah.
You definitely can beat Mike,
I think I'm going to pass Mike. Yeah, I'm going to pass Mike. Charles is going to be a bit ahead of Mike, so I'll keep him in sight, but I'm going to pass Mike. That's my goal.
And definitely Siobhan, I think you'll beat her, eh?
No, Siobhan is my friend. Okay. I don't want her to get angry at me. I'm going to leave her alone.
There's a tired roadmaster sitting here. President of the club, he can't seem to catch himself, and he's supposed to be ready for Chicago. What do you have to say, sir?
Oh man, happiness was a killer today. Oh Lord, I don't know. 22 miles, and I am spent, totally spent, tired.
What are your plans for Chicago, sir?
Chicago Massacre. Siobhan Blades, I come in for you. You better put out all the stops. But on a serious note, I'm trying to do my best. I've run one marathon so far. So I really don't have anything to compare it to. So my time is 4 hours and 33 minutes.
You can bust that this time
I sit
around.
wide open, so Siobhan, you better bring your A game. It's on. I'm looking to do at least a 4:10, 4:15. So let's do it. I can't wait. 4 more weeks, 5 more weeks. I put in 22 miles today. So I'm right on target. Looking forward to obliterate Chicago.
He's so tired right now. He can't even obliterate himself.
They're gonna have to retire the Chicago name just like how they retire in Dorian. They're gonna have to retire. Tired. But I'm coming to do my best. My PR, 4:10.
This is our president,
Oh,
Mr.
man.
Marcel Major. He made it thus far.
22 miles today. Started running every 2013. When I started, I was 182 pounds. Today, I'm weighing 157, 58 pounds. Looking to drop another 5 pounds just to obliterate Chicago come October 13th. Oh Lord, I'm looking for Siobhan Blades. Siobhan Blades, it's on, bring it!
Hi, I'm Charles Johnson, member of the Bahamas Roadmasters running club. Today marked the end of my training for Chicago Marathon, which in fact would be the 6th major marathon I would be running. I haven't run Chicago once before, along with New York, Japan, and a few others. It was a rather challenging training season for me, having to overcome some injuries, hamstring. But I'm feeling pretty good, looking forward to the cooler weather in Chicago. Looking forward to running with the team.
How are you feeling? What do you want?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling confident. You know, when we prepare for a marathon, it's preparing both physically and mentally. And I think my mental strength is always better than my physical because I do have, you know, a few minor
Have some
injuries,
tricks in your hat.
Yeah, right. But I think I'm ready to complete the race, and that's really my goal: to be able to complete the marathon. I've been fortunate to have run. This is going to be my 25th marathon, and I've been able to complete all of them. And this time around, you know, I'm looking forward to just enjoying myself along with the team.
So Mike better watch out then.
Well, you know, I think experience in running marathons is key, and you know, for members of the club who choose to go out there and complete the marathon in the first 10 miles is going to have some difficulty. Yeah, Mike, you know, he know that I would always pass him somewhere in the last 5 miles of the marathon. So I hope he would have learned his lesson and run a better race. Yeah, so, you know, I think, in all honesty, looking forward for the entire team to have a great race. I pray that everybody complete the race. Weather conditions, I think it's going to be a factor for those persons who are not used to running in colder weather. And preparation, the way you dress is going to be key. You have to know how to be able to dress down, but at the same time, going into the race while you're waiting to get into your corral, it's going to be cold. I understand it's going to be around 40 degrees, so one has to protect their body. You don't want to develop a chills, and then you have to run that out in the first part of the race. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. In London,
Oh yeah, it'll be key.
you know, it was extremely cold at the start of the race, but once we got going, it was extremely warm. So you have to be able to undress, dress down for the route. And I think Chicago's going to be similar. So persons would have to carry some temporary warm-up clothing, you know, for the beginning of the race. So it's going to be an exciting run, I think, for the team. And at the end of the day, we'll all look back and smile at it, and would have really say that all the training and sacrifices that we've made were worth it. So good luck to everybody, and let's go there and really enjoy ourselves, enjoy the city of Chicago, and come back here and continue to run distance. We run because we love it, and I think that's why we all stick with it, and we all see the benefits from running distance. So
all the best.
Everybody.
All the best.
All the best.